As the first step in implementing our return home plan, I am lifting the evacuation order for the north area of Sumas Prairie, effective immediately.
Houses have been lost, farm animals left to drown, crops destroyed, and hundreds of people displaced. And finally, a glimmer of hope for the future. Abbotsford's Mayor Henry Braun emotionally lifting an evacuation order for the northern Sumas Prairie.
And so I know I have friends up there, so I'm glad to see them go back. There are 4 main areas where evacuation orders will start to be lifted in the days ahead: south, central, lake bottom, and north. Our objective is to ensure that as many people as possible can return home safely while not being held up by areas that may not be accessible due to unsafe conditions.
One of the groups that's been helping with the recovery effort is Team Rubicon, a group of ex-military and other emergency responders. Here's the view from a truck they were driving through a floodplain. They've been mapping hazards, helping with sandbagging efforts, and speaking with residents.
We haven't done a lot of work with people's homes yet. You know, we're just doing that assessment right now. But in talking to people, you see people who've lost everything in some cases, homes flooded, farms flooded, that sort of thing. So it's quite heartbreaking actually when you go out and see that. Is once the water goes down, getting into people, helping people in their properties, helping, we call it mucking out a basement as an example, getting out debris. And if you have a flood in the basement with drywall, you got to take that drywall out. You got to take all the stuff out. That's the kind of stuff that we're looking forward to doing.
The eastern parts of the Sumas Prairie near the U.S. border will likely be the next parts that dry up, which will allow access to a major local route that allows people to travel east and west along the prairie.
I want it to be really clear, though. The hardest work is still ahead of us. This is going to be a long process. For some, it'll be 5 years that I can see already, the blueberry farmers. Others, maybe 6 months or a year.
As for a full recovery timeline, Mayor Braun says he's been told it could take a decade. In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.